Hello everybody. Um, for a few weeks I've been working on this colored pencil drawing of this cat, and as you see I finished the cat itself and now I'm working on the background. And so I just want to talk about this, like how do you decide what kind of background you're gonna do. With many of my drawings I choose to not have a background, especially with colored pencil drawings. Sometimes it's just good to leave it white. Um, Sometimes it's just good to have it one color or multiple colors. Here in this cat I'm deciding to do the colors of the, I'm just going to turn it around, so I had it flipped so that you could see the whole drawing. For this background of this cat, I'm choosing to use the colors of the cat itself, like here. And what is also often very complementary to a drawing is to use the colors you've been using for the eyes. The eyes are a bit green, so now right next to the eyes I'm making the background a bit green, like you see, and I'm just going up darker green. I'm also considering to do blue in it because blue is also quite complementary with brown. Before you start making the background, you have to be very clear about what you want exactly, because or just try it on a different sheet what fits good together, because colored pencil is very hard to erase and you don't want to ruin your drawing. You spend so many time and effort on making the drawing itself, and then it would be a huge waste, of course, to ruin it with the background. So yeah, I've been working on this. I started with this today. It's a little bit difficult to see, I must say, with my camera, but over here I made it like really light green. It's pretty difficult to see with the lighting. Many people also ask me how do I get the background so smooth, like without strokes. People ask me if I'm smudging or you know, like wiping it, but I never smudge because yeah, I'm not very good at that actually, and then the results turn out not so wonderful. So I'll flip the drawing again, and then I'll show you a bit how I do that. So now you see it better also, the color. It's very light, light green right next to the eyes. It is a bit, I always find it a bit scary to start with the background, to decide what to do with it, and because as I said, as soon as you have quite a lot of pencil on it, then you can't really erase it anymore, so you don't want to make any mistakes with your decision. Yeah, maybe I should show it with a darker color, since the light blue is so difficult, light green is so difficult to see. I'm using a darker green here. I'm just gonna work on this part there. So I start very light. I always start very light, just like that, and then layer over layer over layer over layer. I don't just start immediately like this. Obviously, you can see that then you don't get like an equal, yeah, this of course doesn't look smooth. I just have to sharpen my pencil again now. So, yeah, you have to have patience with it. To be honest, sometimes I find that a bit difficult because I think I'm almost done with the drawing, and then often the background takes a lot longer than I thought. But don't rush with the backgrounds because you really want it to add to the drawing. You don't want it to take away from the drawing. So I just do this really lightly. I hardly press. I press a little bit because you don't want to see the individual strokes. Okay, there's a truck backing up at the moment. Another beeps. And then you just make it darker by putting more layers over it rather than pressing hard. I mean, you can eventually can start pressing hard a bit more, but just don't do it like I just showed you on this separate sheet here, because then you get a result like that, and that's just not nice, obviously. You can also see, if you go to my website and you see all the pencil drawings I've done, that's I did the same with graphite pencil, that I make the background black. I did that entirely with graphite pencil, and I practically use the same technique for that. And the more you practice with it, the better you will get at it. It's just having control over your pencil and to make sure you don't get individual strokes. So, as colors, you do want to choose colors that will complement the drawing, and then it could be colors that are like complementary, like if you have the color wheel, I think you all know the color wheel, and the colors that are opposite of each other in the color wheel, those are complementary. And or you want to use colors that are right next to each other in the color wheel, and then it will yeah, it's pretty difficult to ruin a drawing if you look at it that way. Yeah, I've seen drawings of other people in which they use the colors of the eyes, and that always turns out really nice. What you don't want to do, at least it's very difficult to pull off and to make a drawing nice, is if you drawing from a photo and you see like an animal is sitting in front of a very busy background, to draw the whole background in details, because you want well, the cat, like in this example, you want the cat to stand out. If you make the background very busy, then the cat is not going to stand out. And yeah, you could do it, but then you have to like make sure that you do it like really photorealistic, that you make the background very photorealistic. But I never choose to do that. I always try to make the background blurry. You can make a bit of an indication. Okay, when a cat is sitting in front of a tree, you can make a bit of an indication with like brown and green and things like that. But I personally will never draw the tree just as detailed as the cat itself, because it's just gonna take away from the drawing and make the cat disappear in the background. So yeah, this was it. I just wanted to explain more about how to choose the background for your drawing, and so that was it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel to stay updated about my latest videos. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you with my next videos again. Bye!